Committee on Health and Human Resources will now be in order. The clerk will take a roll call to determine a quorum. Silent roll call is fine. Thank you very much. Having established a quorum, the first order of business is approval of the minutes from the previous meeting. Chair recognizes the Vice Chair.
Madam Chair, I move approval of the February 22nd, 2024 meeting.
The Vice Chair moves acceptance of the minutes from February 22nd, 2024. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. The minutes are adopted. The item on the agenda today is House Bill 5297. Chair recognizes the Vice Chair.
Madam Chair, I move the committee substitute for House Bill 5297.
Vice Chair moves committee substitute for House Bill 5297. Council, please explain the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Committee substitute removes an exception which permitted a physician to perform pubertal modulating and hormonal therapy on a patient with a condition of a severe gender dysphoria. The exception provided requirements that the physician was required to follow to permit a patient to receive such treatment. Gender dysphoria is a term that describes a sense of unease that a person may have because of a mismatch between their biological sex and their gender identity. Finally, the bill adds language to clarify the gender-altering medication, such as puberty suppressors and hormone therapy, is prohibited if used to assist an individual with a gender transition. This bill is the same version that passed the House last year, 84-10. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Questions of council? Are there amendments?
Yes,
Council, or who's got the amendment?
I do.
Okay.
Delegate
Council, please explain the amendment.
Thank you. Delegate Pushkin moves to amend the bill. Delegate Pushkin's amendment, ladies and gentlemen, would permit those who are currently receiving this treatment to continue receiving this treatment, but it would end the treatment for everyone else on July 1st, 2024.
Questions of council on the amendment? Does the gentleman, gentleman from the 54th.
The bill itself ends the treatment for everyone else. The amendment allows those who are participating in the treatment to remain in the treatment, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
Any further questions of council? Lady from the 81st.
I have a question. If this bill passed and there is no treatment, will the state be held accountable if an adolescent harmed themselves as a result of not receiving this type of treatment?
Delegate, I can't answer that question.
Question of council. I don't see a date in the committee substitute, but there's a date in the amendment.
That's correct.
Okay.
The date in the committee, it would be passage. The bill would be, no, I'm sorry, the bill would be regular, so it would be effective 90 days from passage.
Okay. Further questions of council? Would the gentleman like to close on his amendment?
Sure. Thank you, Madam Chair. I think this is a very important amendment. If someone is participating in this program, it would allow them to stay in it. For the government to come in and kick somebody off of this, come in between them and their physician and their parents, and say that this, we know best. This is not for you. It could be incredibly detrimental. And I know the argument for this bill is that these are irreversible decisions made by minors, but that's not true. This type of treatment is reversible. What isn't reversible is suicide. And without this amendment, you will see teen suicides, child suicides. So I think this is very important. This, I had to look it up, I'm sorry. Pardon me for 1 second. I don't know all the technical terms here, but this, gender dysphoria is a real diagnosed condition. I've never heard of severe. I don't know where severe is defined. It's not like something like a severe cold or something. Either you have it or you don't. And I'm not going to begin to try to understand it. I don't, but I think it's inhumane to kick somebody off of their medication, kick them out of the therapy that they're getting. So I think it's important to put this in.
He's already closed on the amendment. Okay. We ask unanimous. Okay, all right. Before us is the gentleman's amendment. All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. No. Chair's uncertain. Chair's uncertain. All those roll call's been demanded. Is demand sustained? Demand is, out of how many's here? Demand is sustained. All those in favor of Delegate Pushkin's amendment? Clerk will call the roll. Thank you.
Delegate Barnhart. Delegate Cannon. Delegate Cooper. Delegate Dittman. Delegate Dittman. Delegate Foggin. Delegate Forst. Delegate Hamilton. Delegate Hardy. Delegate Hecker. Delegate Height. Delegate Griffith. Delegate Jeffries. Delegate Jennings. Delegate Kelly. Delegate Miller. Delegate Petito. Delegate Pushkin. Delegate Rohrbach. Delegate Shambling. Delegate Sheedy. Delegate Tully. Delegate Westphal. Delegate Winzenreed. Delegate Royal. Madam Chair.
No. Eight ayes, 11 nays. The amendment is rejected. Any further amendments?
No, Madam Chair.
Chair recognizes the Vice Chair for a motion.
Madam Chair, I move the committee substitute for House Bill 5297 be reported to the floor with the recommendation that it do pass.
Is there, the Vice Chair moves committee substitute for House Bill 5297 be reported to the floor with the recommendation that it do pass. Is there discussion? Lady from the 81st.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just think it's important for us to be able to support this population of adolescents in school. There has been a lot of surveys done, a lot of data to show that being able to provide age-appropriate care is medically necessary, and I think our ultimate goal is the prevention of suicide. I also think it's important, and it has been a topic of debate, of allowing parents to be able to guide children's medical care, to decide what's best for their children, and that with this situation could be a range of things, starting with counseling. They need these supportive services so that they'll be able to live a life that we live in this society. So I think it's important for us to really consider and also looking at the sense of, we know that our kids have a lot of issues in the school system, and preventing this type of care has shown to increase anxiety, depression, suicidal ideations, even psychological distress. So being able to provide them with a level of treatment that will prevent these type of medical illnesses in our children, I think is so important for us to do. It enables them to guide and direct their own life with the consultation of their parents and the doctors to decide what's best for them. So I do believe that we should be able to provide this care. And again, this is for those who are at high risk of harming themselves, as the bill said, experiencing severe gender dysphoria. So I think that's a call, a cry for help, and I think as a legislation we should answer. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Further discussion? Gentleman from the 54th.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm not going to begin to, pretend that I know a whole lot about this issue. I just know that it is, it's wrong for us to insert ourselves as a legislature, as politicians, into somebody else's personal decisions, family's decision. We already passed a bill that banned any kind of irreversible type of therapy. Now we're going back and just removing some of the humane exceptions that were put in the Senate last year. And I'll just say that I'm right now more concerned about finding teachers to teach in our classrooms. That would help children. Finding placement for the over 6,000 children in foster care, that would help children. This isn't helping anybody. Helping people with the re-election campaign, I don't know. But the fact that we're coming back in here on a Friday, the last Friday before crossover day, to push out a bill that does nothing to help anybody, it's very, basically sums up most of this session. 2 words, do nothing.
Further discussion? Seeing none, the gentlelady's motion is before us. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. No. The ayes appear to have it. The ayes do have it. The motion is adopted. Is there any other business to come before the committee? Chair looks to the Vice Chair for a motion. Yes.
I move that we discharge House Joint Resolution 27 that would allow the voters of West Virginia to make their own decisions in health care freedom. I move that we discharge House Joint Resolution 27. What's that? I can't make a discharge motion in committee? I move that we place it on the agenda and take it up for immediate consideration.
Delegate Pushkin moves that tell me the resolution again.
HJR 27.
HJR 27 be placed on the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Roll call.
Roll call's been demanded. Is demand sustained? Okay. All those in favor of placing, she's going to call the roll, sorry.
Delegate Barnhart. No. Delegate Cannon. Delegate Cooper. No. Delegate Dittman. Delegate Foggin. Delegate Forrest. Delegate Hamilton. Yes. Delegate Hardy. No. Delegate Heckert. Delegate Height. Delegate Griffith. Delegate Jeffries. No. Delegate Jennings. No. Delegate Kelly. Delegate Miller. No. Delegate Petito. Delegate Pushkin. Yes. Delegate Rohrbach. No. Delegate Shambling. No. Delegate Sheedy. No. Delegate Tully. No. Delegate Westfall. Delegate Winzenreed. Delegate Worrell. No. Chairman Summers.
No. The vote is 3 ayes and 16 nays. The motion is rejected. Any other business? Chair looks to the Vice Chair for a motion.
Madam Chair, I move that we adjourn.
Vice Chair moves we adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are adjourned. Thank you.